I'm actually supposed to be doing a live right now, but I decided against it. I've come to learn to trust my intuition. And my energy's been pulled in so many different directions lately. It was giving me anxiety because I felt like I was going to be attacked. I ain't even going to hold you. I've had to learn how to trust my intuition. That's definitely spirit, God, the universe, my ancestors warning me. There are certain things I'm not supposed to do at certain times, certain places I'm not supposed to be. So, as much as I love y'all, I'm just not with it tonight. I'm also not scheduled to record a video today, but I felt an urging to speak about something, and I've come to learn that when I have a nudging, I need to honor that. And if I'm going to be a go-between and speak for the other side, then I have to, one, be honest. Two, have clarity, be clear. Even with the things that I eat, I have to have a clean diet and be honest, honestly. So that's what I'm doing. What I want to speak about is giving more than you receive in your relationships. And this is going to be brief, child. I don't have too much to say about it other than I feel like too often in our lives we give so much of ourselves to others and don't get anything back. Not even what we gave, but we don't get anything back from them. And you don't have to put up with that just because you're related to someone or you're in a certain work environment. You can walk away. I know people feel trapped in relationships, trapped in jobs, trapped in situations. You're not. You're actually not. Something in my book I wanted to share with you all. You know, I'm on my Robert Greene kick. Do not think that what is hard for you to master is humanly impossible. And if it is humanly possible, consider it to be within your reach. That was a quote from Marcus Aurelius, the father of Stoicism. And it had me thinking, I really will psych myself out in my mind that I don't deserve something or that I can't achieve something. If you don't like the job that you're in, you psych yourself out by believing that you can't make money off of your intelligence or your presence when you actually can. You listen to what other people say you can't do because they feel like themselves they can't do it. So now they're projecting that insecurity onto you, and it's 30 years later, and you never even tried to open up a business. So you never even tried to leave your abusive marriage. Or you never even tried to get off drugs. Like, we psych ourselves out. Anything is possible. When did we stop believing in ourselves or goals or dreams? Like, when did we stop having them? When did that happen? Because I know when I was a child, I just knew that I was going to grow up and save the world and do this and do that. And somewhere along the line, I became disillusioned because when I would tell people I was going to save the world, they would clown me. Most of them people are dead today, and I'm still here doing this with you. And changing the world starts with changing ourselves. So, like I said, I'm going to change the world by changing me. Either way, you don't have to stay in relationships you don't want to be in. You don't have to accept less than what you feel like you deserve. You're not trapped by reality. You are not a victim of life. Like, there are certain circumstances that are what they are, but there's a lot you can control. There'll be one or two things maybe that are out of your control, but there's 1,000 things that are in your control. Focus on those. Everything else will work itself out. You gotta have a little bit of faith. You gotta have some gumption. You gotta have some chutzpah. You know what I'm saying? Get up and go. Things that need to be cut off, cut them off. You don't owe anybody anything. You owe yourself everything. You always want to run around loving other people, helping other people, saving other people. Save yourself. Help yourself. Love yourself. It's like, why do you think other people are going to give you what you don't give yourself? It just doesn't make any sense. If you don't invest in your own company, no one is going to invest in it. It's the same as yourself. You don't have to accept less from others. You just don't. And you don't have to keep feeding into these dead projects. Like, I never understood the politicians that would go into, like, these places where there's a bunch of addicts that, like, have homes, but they just want to be addicts. It's like, why are you there trying to help people? Go where people actually want help. Not everybody wants to be good. Not everybody wants to be saved. Not everybody wants to be sober. So go where you're accepted. Go where you're appreciated. Go where you're loved. Go where you're wanted. Go where you're needed. And stop investing in dead projects. Stop investing in dead people. It's a lot of dead people that are still walking the earth and breathing, but they are dead as a doorknob. Okay. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. And you don't have to accept less than what you are worth. And you are worth a lot more than what you think, because maybe you're waiting for other people to tell you that you have value. Girl, that is not going to happen, okay? Unless someone really loves you, no one's going to take the time to feed into you when they can be busy living their own lives and worrying about their own prosperity. You have to feed into you. You have to value you. It's just like our children. You can't expect the public school system to educate your child. They're just going to treat them like less than what they're worth and teach them to be slaves, mindless workers. If you want your child to be educated or to enhance their spiritual gifts, that's on you. You have to teach them that. You know, just like food. When did fast food become okay? Our ancestors cooked food. They grew it. They cooked it. They hunted. They grew food. They ate it. They made their clothes. They raised their kids. They taught their kids. When did it become okay for other people to take care of our responsibilities? So, moving forward, cut off people that need to be cut off, invest in yourself, and stop taking less than what you're worth. I love you. Thank you for spending time with me here in Fury World. If you're interested in more videos about spirituality, mental health, or really good home-cooked food, check out my playlist. If you're interested in my music, it's available on all music streaming platforms worldwide under my artist name, The Fury of Abyss. I love you. Value yourself, or no one is going to value you. That's just what it is. I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.